That's it. That's all I had to do. I just had to move stuff around for you guys so you could see it. Hola, happy Friday, you guys. Got started early today. I'm pretty excited about that, the new time. I'm going to, try to get started between, 1:30, 2 o'clock, somewhere in there. Got the burn list a little bit more figured out from last week. We ran a competitive Legacy League and ended up going 3-2. We should have went 4-1, but I don't play a whole lot, so I don't play a whole lot of burn. I only get to play like maybe a couple times a month, if that. So I'm going to try to start playing a little bit more burn. I had a lot of fun with this. Streaming last week, I felt like I was comfortable with it, both on paper last night when I played at my LGS and also when I played my version online last week. So I want to play some new cards from War because I see everybody doing it, and it looks like a lot of fun. I'm just not 100% positive how this card is actually going to do in the deck. It is a sorcery, so that bothers me a lot. And it is called Finale of Promise. And if you don't know what this card is, basically what it is, the second portion of it has no bearing in Legacy, as far as I know. But you pay 2 red, and you pay 1, and you can cast target instant card, target sorcery card from your graveyard. So it'll be a little tough to cast that old Rift Bolt if there's one in there, because then we got to pay 3 for it, because its CMC is 3, it's not 1. But we will be able to, in fact, cast maybe a Searing Blaze if we have too many mana. If we're in some weird grindy matchup with Death and Taxes. But really what it's for is it's for casting a Lightning Bolt, casting a Lava Spike at sorcery, even running back another Price of Progress if you could do it on... No, you cannot do it on 2. You can only do it on... Well, you can do it. You can do it on 2. So let's see. Let me read the card again. Each with converted mana cost X or less. Okay, yeah, so we would just have to cast it for 4. Basically is all we have to do. So... I feel like this card is going to be more fun than is going to be practical. So my mind may get changed. Hey, what's up, buddy? I'm glad you came to stop by, Aaron. I love you. You sweet man. So the other card, this is why I set these 2 cards aside, is we added a 3rd Searing Blaze to the main last night. We ended up, after running through and doing some tests, I found that as of late, I'm not happy with 3 risk factors in the main. I was happy with it a couple months ago, but I feel like in so many matchups, I don't want to see a 3rd copy, and so I think coming down to 2 copies is where I want to be with this card. This card's absolutely fabulous. I talked about it last week when I played, so I don't see myself cutting this. The only way I would cut this is if I were to go to the 4 of or 3 of Exquisite Firecraft, in the main. But again, that it's same shit, different smell, basically, with Exquisite Firecraft. I know the Firecraft's doing 2, but in a tempo-style game, this card really, really, really puts your opponent in a bad spot. It makes them make decisions, and I just like it more. Now, if I were to be hypercritical and say, okay, I want to have every percentage point that I can, every edge that I can, I would probably tell you that Exquisite Firecraft is probably, right now, is better than Risk Factor. But I like to party. I like to play different cards. I like to play things out of the box. And I enjoy Risk Factor, so that's why I'm on it. Also, same thing with Bomat, as I told you guys last week. You got to see Bomat in, I think, round 5. It didn't really shine too much. At my LGS last night, he did some work, and I'm still proud of this guy. I tried going up another copy of this guy, but I had to cut the third copy because I wanted to jam in the finale of Promise to give you guys a little look at, you know, how this card performs at a competitive level. So, you know, and I know you guys want to see new cards played in you know, old decks. So that's something I wanted to do. Now, as for the sideboard this week, I didn't change anything. The one of Lavamancer I said you could probably change last week. We talked about that, and maybe dropping a Pyrostatic Pillar. Everything else, the Smashes, the Ensnaring Bridges, the Tormod's Crypts, I don't see how you possibly could cut those cards right now because of the meta and because of the limitations that this deck has against the decks that you need those cards against. You can't beat Reanimator, you can't beat Show and Tell without Ensnaring Bridge or Tormod's Crypts, and Batterskull's a bitch. So is Umezawa's Jide. That card is absolutely fucking awful once they get combat damage in. But this week I will block. I promise I'll block a Phyrexian Revoker if it has a Jit attached to it. I swear. I won't let you guys down. So yeah, I mean, we just basically went to an 18 land count, and we were on 19, and we went up to the 3rd Searing Blaze and the 1 Finale of Promise. So we'll see how that works this week. And also, if you guys are watching now, I'll be running through a league with this. After that, I will then give you guys a choice from the decks that we have, both in Modern and Legacy, and I'll run through another league with you guys. If we don't have time to run through a league, maybe we'll just run like 3 or 4 practice games or whatever. But we will get in a deck of your guys' choice, so hang out for that. And if you're interested, you know, we'll play something. Maybe we'll stay in Legacy, or we could go to Modern. It's up to you guys. All right, so before we get into the league, as always, I have to let you guys know about our sponsorship. So we are sponsored by Mom's Basement Games. You could go to momsbasementgames.tcgplayerpro.com to get all the singles you need. You can also follow us on Twitter, Mom's Basement MTG. We will tweet out and let you know. See, I've got it right here. Trying out Finale of Promise and Legacy today. And I put the card up to let you guys know. You guys can follow us on Facebook. We're on all platforms, even Tumblr, which I don't think anybody's on Tumblr, but we are. We're trying. Also, I got to let you guys know about our giveaway this month. So if you guys are not subscribed to us, you should do that. If you're not following us, you should also do that. If you're not part of our Patreon, you could do that too. You don't have to, but you could. Each one of those things, following, subscribing, joining Patreon, that'll all get you an extra, that'll all get you a entry into win a box of War of the Spark this month. So that's our giveaway. We're doing it on the 30th. Mr. Richard T. Thompson will be doing that giveaway. So check him out. I will show you. He's the fat man right here with the Doritos. You see that guy? He's amazing. He's next to the other fat man with the wings, which is me. But yeah, we also are on 7 days a week, so come and hang out if you guys haven't already. And you, like I said, you'll get stream notifications whenever we are on to let you know, hey, we just went live. And we play everything from Standard, Commander, we're doing Pauper, Legacy, we even play Vintage. So come get after it with us. All right, you guys, so we will get into our first match with this new burn list, and we'll see how it goes today. I'm excited to. Ooh, that was fast. Didn't even have time to crack my Guinness. I'm excited to. Oh, cheers, Aaron. By the way, I know you said we could hang out and have a beer together. So cheers, and anybody watching. It's the only job you get to drink on. It's not a whole lot of them. We won the die roll? Oof, is it going to be that kind of day? I hope so. I think we want to play first. Oh, it might be that kind of day. Okay. That is the opposite of sexual. That is awful. We're going to go ahead and mulligan that. You expect a 5-0? I expect a 5-0 also. Alright, so we have repeatable damage. You'll always hear me say that. Repeatable damage is the key to playing Burn. And if you don't have it, you are dead, whether it be Eidolon, whether it be Bowmat Courier, or Goblin Guide. So we're going to keep this. We are going to scry. So we can go Mountain because we have Goblin Guide. We don't have to fetch that Fire Blast away. So I like Fire Blast here. Hopefully we can draw, maybe another Price of Progress if it's a good matchup for it. So, and then we can get a pretty easy first game in. So let's put this on the top. We have a stop in our upkeep. So we're waiting for Xeracius. We're waiting on that guy. We're waiting on that frog. It's a frog man. So I see a couple of you guys are watching. How's your day today? I'm having a pretty good day. Like I said, it's Friday. I hope you guys are having a good day too. Yeah, feel free to chat me up. I try to keep an eye on chat as much as I can. But, or if you're just a lurker, hang out, We'll try to run this through as good as we can. I want to set us. Chalice of the Void. Huh. Alright, let's hope there's no soul land. Or else we're going to be sad puppies. Or we hope they go Chalice and then we're playing against goblins, maybe? That would be nice. Turn 1 Chalice is going to be a little rough here, as you see. All we can cast is Rift Bolt and that Fire Blast, so we're not in awful shape. Chalice doesn't absolutely ruin us. But we need to draw things like Eidolon. We need them to put creatures on the board. We need to draw our Searing Blazes at that point. So yeah, I mean, but they did draw the Ancient Tomb, so that's going to stack some damage off too. So, we just got to hope this Goblin Guide gets there. It's never the worst thing in the world when you see turn 1 Chalice against Burn. Not the way the deck is formatted now. Plus, we can start casting shit. We don't have Swift Spear in here, so it's not going to do a whole lot for us. So we don't really want to draw any more lands, so... But we don't know what we're playing against, so... I think we're going to go ahead and... we're going to hold off on cracking this, because again, if this is, Goblin Prison... something along those lines. We want to be able to have that Searing Blaze pop off for us with a fetch land on their turn. A lot of math with Searing Blaze all the time. Always got to think about it. More information. LED. Okay, I'm pretty stunned now. I'm pretty stunned. You are going to cast an LED. And a Mox Opal's on the stack. Okay, you got it. Now, if we need to fire off this Fire Blast, we can. Floating a white. You got it. Mox Opal's going to trigger. Get that out of here. You're going to float another white, and you're going to pay 4. I like to see that. You're going to play a ooh, X equals 3, so... Okay. So, I don't know what we're playing against. You know, if you know in chat, hey, give me some help here. Does 1 damage. You got it. Goodbye, little buddy. Rift Bolt. You got it. I don't want to cast anything in response to Rift Bolt. Thank you, though, Moto. You're great. Hit your face. Get your face. Man, a top deck price of progress would be great. Or, hey, let's just take our time and have Rift Bolts. I'm fine with that, too. Looks like we're not dead yet, so that's a good thing. They got 2 cards in hand, so we'll see what happens. So if they do activate the Ancient Tombs, we then can crack off this this Bloodstained Mire and ooh, we get more information. Yeah, sick. What did you call? Human. Human. Lion's Eye Diamonds and humans? God damn it, that's a weird one. Get in those cheeks with that Walking Ballista. I already yielded. Why you do this to me, Moto? Oh, the old finale of Promise top deck with nothing to do with it. Bummer. You may cast, so it's not gonna get around Chalice, which sucks balls. But it allows us to cast it. God, that sucks. I wish it said you may play. You may play up to 1 target instant card or something like that to get around Chalice so that you're not casting it. I'd like that a lot better. But hey, situational. That's fine. Your face. You did it. Let's draw a card. What do we got here? An Eidolon. God, gorgeous. A 3rd land. Alright. So, we know we're bringing in our Smash to the Dickarines. Oh, Chalice on 1. So, probably want to take out our Lava Spikes for that. For the Smash to Smithereens, and you know, they're gonna have to kill us. So I believe Ensnaring Bridge is a possibility here. My guess is they're, I don't know. Hey, what's up, Mr. Bass? How are you today? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the Ensnaring Bridge coming in. I'm guessing that it needs to come in because it's just a better option, you know, than some of the cards that we have in our deck. You know, this Finale of Promise is probably a little slow because we're just gonna be running those 1-drops back, and you, as you saw there, They're playing LED, so maybe they're playing some type of combo in their deck. I'm not sure. I don't know. But this is a weird one. So we saw a creature. We saw that Cavern named Human, so it looks like Searing Blaze is going to be solid. Risk Factor is going to be... I mean, we win some turns there, so I feel like maybe this deck's a little grindy, so I say we keep in the Risk Factors. So we got 5 cards out now. Eidolon's going to put pressure on if we can, because he's another body. So we'll see about that. So we need to cut what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 5 coming out. We got to cut 2 more cards. Just under the wire. Oh, shit. We didn't sideboard. Shit. Shit! We didn't bring our smashes or our bridges in. Ah! This is a trap hand. Man, we went to take cards out and we didn't get the other cards in fast enough. That's a first for me, because I was trying to talk through it. Learning how to stream is very difficult. Alright, so we are not going to keep this even though we're on the draw? Really? Are we really not going to keep this on the draw? Because if they go turn one Chalice... This is an amazing out. These are like just triple Price of Progress Fire Blast. I'm keeping this. This is a weird trap hand, but I'm keeping this. Because we're on the draw. If we're on the play, I don't know, I might keep this on the play too. You got it. And they go Plains. Into triple price. Chalice on 1. Look at that. Like I knew it was coming. So we got 1 dead card now. Unless we hit another land, then we got a lot of dead cards. Price of Progress, huh? Okay. I'm gonna look like a genius here if this works out. We got a game to lose, though, right? Always got a game to lose. Double Plains. Whoa, 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 whoa. Price of Progress. Slow down. You're too fucking good right now. Oh. The Mad Genius keeps the 1-lander, 3 Price of Progress Fire Blast into Double Plains. Well, we can hit Smash. No, we cannot because we didn't sideboard it in. Alright, Moto, you get that. Man, talking through sideboard and not sideboarding is rough. Urza's Bobble. What's that do? Random. Oh, okay, cool. Just a cantrip. Hello, Karn Dad Dizzle. You sweet man, you. You may choose an artifact you own from outside the game or in exile, reveal that card, and put it into your hand. Crack off LED. So we've got 3, 4. So next turn we get locked out. Because then our artifacts... Oof, another Goblin Guide. So, I will let this... I'll let this go on. I won't just scoop so that you guys can actually see what's about to happen. So this happened to me last week. And it's really cool. Let's discard the old Goblin Guide. So what they did is they went and got Mycosynth Lattice. And so they're going to play Mycosynth Lattice. Mycosynth Lattice will then make everything inside and outside the game an artifact. Karn then says... Karn says activated abilities of artifacts your opponents control can't be activated. So our lands and our spells can no longer be used. Oh, he just went and got a Worm Coil. Okay. So he didn't go the that route. So let's see if he did go get it. If he went and got Worm Coil first, because you do get 2 activations out of that. You can go and get 2 cards. So maybe he went and got it. So I'll let him play it so that you guys can see what it kind of looks like. Yeah. So here, until your next turn, a target non-creature artifact becomes an artifact creature with power and toughness equal to its CMC. So. I mean, this new Karn is just absolutely fucking gorgeous. It is great. It is so great. So he's just on, they're just on the beatdown plan. So I'll scoop this game now because he didn't want to go get Mycosynth Lattice to lock me out. He just wanted to end the game early. So I'm all about that. So if there was some weird version of where we could still race this Worm Coil if this was like you know, City of Traders, Ancient Tomb, and maybe a Cavern, because then we could do 6 damage per turn. Also with them hurting themselves with Ancient Tomb, even with the Worm Coil gaining them 6 life, it could, I mean, these Price of Progresses would then negate that life gain, so we would just have to live long enough, but we would have had to get started earlier. So you know, when you're playing Burn, you don't always have to concede the game. Sometimes there's some outs that you just don't see, so you know, try to be mindful of that. That the deck has a little more reach than what people give it credit for. So if we can go turn 2 Pyrostatic Pillar or Eidolon, we're going to be in pretty decent shape. So, and I don't really think, we're not so much worried about the Ensnaring Bridge. I think game 2, you know, if we would have brought it in, that would have been okay. But I don't really think it's super necessary. So we want to cut some of this higher casting cost stuff. and we want to be now again too. We want to make sure that we are getting rid of the lava spikes too. So we've got 4, 5, 6. So I think we can leave in a risk factor. Searing Blaze, it's still a fine target, but I think maybe we'd probably want to have the Searing Blaze still in, just because I'm not 100% sure what's going on with what type of creatures they play. They did have Cavern in there. They might have named Human just to fuck with me, which is possible, but a lot of times you don't have the ability to do that, so there could be some mainboard Thalias in there. So we want to have the ability to get rid of Thalia. Let's see, so I think we get rid of this Chain Lightning. Grim Lavamancer is going to do a little bit more work here. So we got 54 cards, and this time let's bring our cards in that we're going to bring in. There we go. All right. So that's looking good. I think we're going to get after it with this list. So we get to be on the play, which is cool. We're trying to go 5-0, so we gotta get after it here. This looks like a weird one, but I'm okay with Bomat Courier, along with, again, if they shoot off the turn 1 Chalice. We have the Price of Progress. We have the Fire Blast. We just don't want this third land. Basically, we wanted that to be a spell, but you can't have everything. So this is a good enough keep. We're going to keep this. So let's see if our opponent does a little mulliganing. And they do not. All right, Beaumont, you do that work, buddy. You get in there. Plains is a pretty good start for us. Very good start for us. Now we will have both of these Beaumonts active, which is really, really strong. That's a pretty solid. It's a pretty solid draw if we go Beaumont here, and then we're able to play turn like let's say they go Thalia. We're able to then Searing Blaze that Thalia, or we're even able to Searing Blaze the Ballista if they don't shoot down the Bomat Courier that has 2 under it. Hello, Ancient Tomb. We're proud of you. 3-drop. What we got here? Hey, a Mentor. Man, oh man. I hope they got some free spells, because I'm going to Searing Blaze the shit out of that thing. Let's go, Lotus Petals. There you go. Make some duders. Lotus Petal resolves. Hey, Bobble. Give us a good top deck here, deck. Moto. That's okay. Not sad about that. So we definitely want to, like, we don't want to take the one, but we want to thin our deck out because when we do use the Bowmat, we want to get as many lands out as we can. So So there's no reason to attack here. We can just do that next turn so that we can have the full advantage of popping those boys off, firing off that Price of Progress, and then firing off that Fire Blast. Fire, fire, fire. And I think this deck's just grindy enough to where I don't believe that they can... I don't believe they can combo on us here. They can Chalice on one. It's not gonna help though. They need a Chalice on. Maybe they Chalice on one and on two. Then we got a whole lot of math to do. Chalice on 2 would be pretty good. Karn, he's pretty good too. Put a card you own. Okay, silver counter. Reveal the top 2 cards of your library. I haven't played against this card in a while. So he's making a duder. It's a 2/2. It's not that great. So we got a Chalice on 1, so it looks like we're in really solid shape here. I think some things had to go a little bit differently for them. I think I don't know why they didn't Chalice on 2 there. Maybe they just didn't see. You know, we're gonna go with the same thing here. We're going to try to thin our deck out as much as possible. Keep drawing land. I don't know. I don't know why. But yeah, maybe they just didn't see the Price of Progress in hand when they bobbled. Because the bobble, you get to look at what? Look at a random... Look at a card at random in target player's hand. So yeah, maybe they just didn't see it. And maybe they're just gambling. Pass priority, you can respond to the triggers. You do not, so we will then move to blocker's step. Yep, you're blocking there. So we are then going to... Now, Chalice is on 1. So if we hit another... So they're gonna take 1 damage, go to 5. So we don't really want to give them another turn. So we want to sacrifice 2 mountains. We want to cast Fire Blast. And we want to do our best here to, before damage, we want to maybe draw another Fire Blast or Price of Progress. Even maybe, I don't think Eidolon's where we're going to want to be. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be a tight one. Yep, so we are going to then crack this off. And we are going to see what we draw before damage. That's bad. So now we're going to move to damage. So they are at 1. Okay. That is a rough one. Now, during upkeep, I think we're going to want to... We're going to want to set a stop during their upkeep. So now, the reason I did that was because we could hit Fire Blast there. Hopefully we don't die to these creatures. Hopefully he doesn't have enough prowess triggers, but I was trying to get a Fire Blast there so we could Fire Blast, finish him off. But, you know, Bomat, again, you're able to see the extra reach that he gives you if you draw well. Sometimes you don't always draw well. Playing that Karn. 3, 6, 7, 8. So it looks like we may live here. We'll see. They can then use Karn. City of Traders goes away. They're going to choose an artifact card from outside the game. They cannot activate Ancient Tomb, so they'll have 1 mana. Unless they go and get... They have something in hand. Like, I mean, even if they had Worm Coil in hand or something. Tormod's Crypt. Okay, so they're trying to get the prowess triggers off here. So that will be 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's see. Then they may be able to activate Chalice? They activate that to put more power on board. There we go. Okay. So fetching actually killed us here. Let's see. 4, 8, 12, 13. So 13. So we needed to fetch 2 less times. You know, I don't think we could have done that. So we had 4... Yeah, we had 4 fetch lands. I think we only had 1 at one point. Did we only have the ability to choose to not fetch? So then that would have put us at 13. So we would have died exactly. So, you know, we didn't hit exactly what we wanted to off of our Beaumont Couriers. The Chalice on 1 got us there. The late Chalice on 1 got us there. So that was pretty cool. And that was a really good match. So I don't see, other than, I guess, waiting on the Price of Progress. We could have waited on the Price of Progress. So I guess that is the punt there. So we fired off the Price of Progress. Yeah, that is the punt. So we could have waited for the trigger on the stack to happen with the City of Traders, and we could have hit them for 6, because then at that point they would have been dead. So that was a play mistake. So it's good to go back, get a little retrospect, and say, okay, where did I go wrong? What extra damage could I have gotten in? And was it my fault? And you can't always blame it just on it was bad draws or my opponent drew better than me. You need to go back and take a look at what you're doing and see if you could have made a different play. And we could have. We could have got there. So we lost because of a play mistake, but that's fine. We're gonna keep trucking, and we're gonna cheers. Ooh, had Chinese for lunch today. We're gonna go ahead and read this old. Let's see what we got here. Fortune. What's our fortune? Are we gonna win more rounds? I hope so. Okay. Keep your plans secret now. I'm not going to tell you if I'm going to win any more rounds. You're going to have to stick around and watch. Our lucky numbers. All right, you ready? Write this down. You're going to want to use this for your Powerball ticket this week. 10, 20, 38, 29, 17, and 3. Those are the winning numbers this week for Powerball. We won the die roll. Fuck yeah. Keep your plans secret for now in bed. All right, who are we playing against? Matthias KM? You got it, Matthias. Yeah, we're on the play. I'm keeping that 8 days a week. Oh, and by the way, if you guys want to learn Chinese with me, the word homework, gong qi. Gong qi. Do your gong qi this weekend. So, there is actually a thought process to what I just did, and I will explain. So, if we did not have Eidolon in hand, if we didn't want to run a turn 2 Eidolon out, which we 100%, 1000% always do, if we just had the Searing Blaze in hand and maybe another Chain Lightning or something like that, we're not actually going to play that fetch land there. We are going to play that mountain and play the Lavamancer. Oh, baby! We're going to play against Karn all day today, so this Eidolon's going to be bad, but this Price of Progress is going to be real good. I get to do my favorite play in Magic! Woo! That's not cast an Eidolon. That's attack with a Lavamancer. Watch this, you guys. Yeah. 6 it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Glimmer Post, you gain that land. You gain that life, Bob. Trinisphere. We don't have a third land. That's not fair. But we may draw a third land, so we'll see. We can at least get in there with the team. Yeah. Alright, come on, third land. You can do this. You can do this. A Vesuva. What are you going to copy? A Cloud Post. All the manas. That's a Karn Dad Dizzle. What did I say? We're going to play against Karn the whole day. Now, I actually played this matchup last night on paper, and they had the other Karn, and they were thinking about activating Trinisphere and making a creature and attack with it. And they were like, oh, fuck, I don't want to do that because there is this thing here where it says, additional, let's see, where is it? As long as Trinisphere is untapped, the very first line, as long as it's untapped, then then it does that work. Fetch land. Fucking 3-drop. Shit. God, they have so much mana. Add 1 for each locus on the battlefield. Locus. So that's going to add 2. That's going to add... Seven mana? Let's see here. We're going to pass. Obviously. We are going to pass. Yeah, I don't want to attack. Fuck you, Moto. I got a stop on? I must have a stop on. Good. Stop on their turn, stop on my turn. That's a good thing. Ooh, baby, it's chilly down here. I'm gonna get this little heater on. Ooh. Main phase 1, make a dude. I don't know. We might be relying on Ensnaring Bridge all fucking day today so we don't get beat down by these constructs. These constructs. Oh, shit. We get to see new Ugin. We're doing it, you guys. Colorless spells you cast cost 2 less to cast. Holy shit, tits. God, that art. Look at that art. That is gorgeous. Exile the top card of your library face down. Look at it. And look at it. Oh. Can't look at it any time. You just got to look at it then. Create a 2/2 colorless spirit creature token. When that token leaves the battlefield, put the exiled card into your hand. Cool. It'd be cool if they had like a sack outlet for it, but they probably just destroy target permanent that's 1 or more colors for -3. Man, fucking sick. God, the War of the Spark, man, is just so cool. Destroy target Eidolon. Why? Is that really why you ran that out? I would have just exiled the top card and just got in my cheeks. Because, like, what do you need to cast? You have, like, a fucking billion D mana. And you're only attacking with one dude? Why? Attack with both. What do you think, I'm gonna attack with a Goblin Guide and kill your Karn? Or my Lavamancer? B, aggressive. B, E, aggressive. Land, bitch. Give me a land, bitch. Huh. Well then. We can activate Grim Lavamancer. That's pretty cool. To any target. So, we're going to need to fucking kill one of these things. We're going to need to kill this guy, because this guy is going to kill us. This guy's going to eventually kill us. But we gotta kill that guy real bad, okay? Real bad. Choose any target. That's my target. Bye, Eidolon. Bye, Wooded Foothills. You were the besticle testicle. Alright, now we get to 6 and die. Man, I love Trinisphere. I just love Trinisphere. It is such a good fucking card. Oh, that's a cool spirit token. I like that. It's pretty. Vasuva. Oh, trigger on the stack. Yeah. Yeah, I had somebody make Vasuva last night a mountain so that they could get around Price of Progress because it gains the basic land mountain type. It doesn't just become a land. It becomes a basic land mountain. So that's how layering works. If you guys are into the old layering. It's pretty cool. Cool stuff. You can choose an artifact card from outside the fucking game. Can we get Mycosynth Lattice already? Pretty please? So that people who are watching can see how fucking devastating it is to get Mycosynth Latticed. This deck is powerful. This deck is really powerful. You guys are going to see 12 post everywhere. 1 drops. Why do people keep putting Chalice on 1? Put Chalice on 2. Put Chalice on 2. What are you doing? I'm sorry, I'm yelling. Yep, there you go. There you go. Kill my face off. But yes, please put Chalice on 2. Pretty please. For the love of everything that's good in life. 2, 4, 6, 8. So we're so behind here that even if we were to, like if we do math here, yeah, like you could attack with the Trinisphere next turn because you don't really care because you're at 16. Or you could just play Mycosynth Lattice. Like hopefully they do. So I'll let this go through. But yeah, like Chalice on 1. Doesn't do anything. Alright, so let's pass the turn. So you guys can at least see it. They might just go... They may have gotten a Worm Coil Engine. They know Lava Spikes are in the deck. Man, this is so cool. I love the plus ability and the static ability of colorless spells cost 2 less. This card's going to see... I think this card's going to see a pretty big uptick in play. I really do. It's not going to take Big Ugin's spot, but... Alright, awesome. We did it. They cast Mycosynth Lattice. Maybe they're listening. Thank you. Matthias. Excuse me, Matthias. I appreciate you for casting Mycosynth Lattice. You now can see what it looks like. It changes all the colors of my stuff on the screen, which is very, very cool. Searing Blaze full art turns gray because it's an artifact now, because all permanents are artifacts in addition to their other types, both on the battlefield and, let's see, all cards that aren't on the battlefield, so that aren't in play. Even cards that are in exile become artifact spells in addition to what they are now. So he, which this is another cute thing. So what they did there is they, until your next turn, up to 1 target non-creature artifact becomes an artifact creature with power and toughness, each equal to its CMC. They targeted my own land. My land has a CMC of 0, and they just destroyed my land. So it's not necessary. They're just sending a message. So thank you, Matthias. I appreciate message sending. I also like to do that. That's fun. But yeah, it wasn't necessary. It was just... But because, like, once you have this lock-on, you don't give a shit about their lands because they can no longer be activated because they are artifacts under your opponent's control. There's a 15-15, y'all. There's a 15-15. That's really fucking cool. Those constructs are big. So, oh god, that's so cool. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, so everything becomes all permanents, and this makes a... for each artifact you control. Oh god, that's so cool. Okay, let's scoop. That is so cool. God, I fucking love this new combo. It's neat as shit. So Finale Promise isn't really going to be very promising today if we keep playing against Karn because of the Chalice on 1. Because you do have to cast your spells. Technically, you cannot just play them. It doesn't get under the Chalice effect. So this is two matches in a row where we're playing against 12 posts. So, or Sort of 12. This one's 12 post. The last one was like splash white for Thalia post. I believe. I didn't see Thalia. So I don't think that we really care about Pyrostatic Pillar, and I don't know if we care about Bridge, to be honest, because we want to kill them. So the faster we kill them, the better chance we have. So if we're taking out cards to play Ensnaring Bridge, I mean, it's okay, but you can still get rid of Ensnaring Bridge. Maybe they'd have a difficult time with getting rid of it, but I don't really want to play it at their speed. But maybe there is an application for it, even with us being on the play. So I don't know. What do you guys think? For those of you watching, what do you think about Ensnaring Bridge? I don't know if it's the right call or not. Now, there's a lot of targets for Searing Blaze. It's a 2-drop, so I like keeping that in there. The Eidolon on the play is going to be not where we want to be, even with what's going on. Because if we're going to be on the Lockout and Snaring Bridge plan, always want to bring this third Lavamancer in when there's a game that can go long like that. Because we can then, if we get them out early before the Chalice, we can start Lava Spiking or Chain Lightning through the Chalice, then giving us cards in our graveyard so that we can do extra damage if we can get off a Price of Progress Fire Blast. So it gives us a little bit extra reach. Yeah, I just don't like the Pyrostatic Pillars of the Eidolons in this matchup. They're just so bad. All right, we want to play first. Let's get him. Let's kill him. What did I do to you, Moto? I've been good to you. I've been good to you. Why you do this to me? Three, 6, 9, 12 damage. No, we can't. We can't keep this. We cannot keep this. We need payoff cards. We need Fire Blast. We need Goblin Guy, turn 1 Goblin Guy. We need, something. We cannot rely on 12 damage to get us there. This is a little bit better. We're on 5. We have spells that we can cast around Chalice. We can get Grim Lavamancer down. We got a smash, so I think we need to keep this. It's not amazing. So we got a Rift Bolt, so 3. So we're going to have to go turn 1 Lavamancer. Now, if we get Trinisphered on, 2, we are going to be in the fucking worst of shape. But we just got to hope for no Trinisphere, so I think we're going to bottom this. I think we need to see some land. We need to see some land. We can't be greedy and keep Rift Bolt because we can see a Trinisphere and then those cards are dead. They're absolutely fucking dead. Voltaic Key, get it. Gonna untap that artifact, baby. Favorite playing Magic. Okay. We going to 6 on him. We're gonna let him know. Bingo. We got in there with Grim Lavamancer. We did it, yeah. We did it, guys. We're amazing. When Glimmer Post enters the battlefield, you gain life. You sure do. You sure do. Better don't, though. Turn 2, Chalice. Turn 2, Ballista. No! Sadness on the stack. That's one dead Grim Lavamancer right there, I'll tell you that. Yeah, this game is not looking good for us, you guys. It is not looking good. But I think we can, I know we're going to win some matches today. We went 3-2 last week. We went positive. I'm going to stay positive, that's for sure. But yeah, we're having a tough time playing against these post decks, and not getting enough land is just... It's a weird one. And, I mean, we misplayed ourselves out of the first round, so we can't... we would be 1-0 right now with less sadness, but... Chalice on 2. 3 and fucking Dynamo? What? You're getting a little aggressive here. Pay 1, untap, get 5 manas? Yeah, get 5 manas. That's a lot of work for 5 mana. 2 cards for 5 mana? Isn't there something better to do? Isn't there something better to do with your life, Mateus? Voltaeus key. Reveal the top 2 cards of your library. An opponent chooses one of them. Put that card into your hand. Exile the other with a silver counter on it. Put a card you own with a silver counter on it from exile into your hand. So I got to choose the one, correct? Yeah, an opponent chooses one of them. Put that card into your hand. So yeah, you get Thran, a Dynamo. Chalice is in the exile. It's got a silver counter. So land would be cool, you guys. I don't know. Do you guys ever play with lands in your Magic deck? I don't. I don't really play with lands. They're kind of overrated, you know. I feel like they're kind of for like people that want to be awesome at Magic. So, yeah. Who needs lands? Who needs lands when you got Fire Blast? Double Fire Blast in hand? Holy shit. Alright. Jordan, reverse dunk. Wait for it. We getting dunked on. Ah, yes, you get to see the new Ugin again. It's so great. Yeah, you take that damage. Untap Thran Dynamo. Target. Yes, sir or ma'am. I feel like they could have maybe they could have made this destroy target permanent for like maybe they just neg for it. Well, no, they got to neg 3 it so it can stick around. I don't know. It's such a weird one. I can't believe we're literally still in this game. We're literally still in this game. Why? This deck is so slow. We had the worst start. Double Karn Daddy. Woo, baby. This deck is really fucking slow. I don't know how it beats... I mean, I know it's got Trinisphere in it, but how does it beat, like... you get this. I don't know, how does it beat combo? You gotta have Trinisphere. Like, if you just open up with, like, Voltaic Key, Karns, Ugins, and, like, fucking Thran Dynamos and lands, like, what do you can't beat anything. right? You've probably got a mulligan. This is a prison-esque deck where you've got to see one of your pieces. All right, you guys, we did it. We got reverse dunked on. Let's see what we draw though before we scoop. Why'd I do that? I should have scooped. I shouldn't have done that to myself. I shouldn't have done that to you guys. We could do 7 there. We could do... Yeah, so I guess we're 2 turns behind. Yeah, because 3, 6... No. We need a Grim Lavamancer to live. We're still super dead. We would have had to draw... Keep our 7. Yeah. Concede game! No, we're 0-2, you guys. We're 0-2. Okay. Hey, Risk Factor, what are you doing over there, buddy? All right, cool. Well, while I got you guys here in between the league match, I always want to let you guys know we're sponsored by Mom's Basement Games. Go to momsbasementgames.tcgplayerpro.com and check out our singles. Also, follow us if you guys are watching now. We're doing a giveaway, and I will show you the giveaway. It is right, Jer. We're giving away a box of War of the Spark this month. It's going to happen on the 30th with Mr. Richard Thompson, the sweet gentleman there holding the bag of Doritos that you see on your screen. So if you are following us, which follow us right now, just click on there. If you're not following us, or excuse me, if you already are, you guys can subscribe to us. Feel free. You can subscribe basically for free to us using your Amazon Prime. So that's a pretty cool feature. Also, you can be a part of our Patreon. So check that out too. All right, let's get into that next match, y'all. Let's get into it. GSG Pride says, yeah, all you gotta do is follow us. Just hang out with us. We're on 7 days a week. We get after magic here in DOS basement. Man, that round 1, it got to me a little bit. Not too much, but it did. It got to me. I'm bummed out that I didn't wait a turn. I feel like I'm the most patient, almost too patient of a burn player. And I didn't wait for that 3rd land to hit to Price of Progress to kill our opponent in game 3. Let him squeak by with 1 life. And that's what you got to do. You got to keep playing. You have to keep playing because sometimes your opponents do not make correct decisions, and you can squeak wins in there. That's part of competitive play. Everybody doesn't always make the right choices. That's why I love playing Risk Factor in this list. Card's great. Not everybody makes the right one. Oh, and we got our Finale of Promise in here today. So let's hope to see maybe some fair-ish decks that we can cast it against that don't have Chalice in it. Because I'd love to cast this card. We've drawn it. We just couldn't do anything with it. And we're up to 3 Searing Blaze this week, so I felt like I was going to see more creatures. I should have thought about how hot 12 Post is right now. We could have done something different. Could have rethought our meta changes, you know? I don't know. What do you guys think we could have added, though, to be honest, to the main board that would have helped us against, like, 12 Post decks? We've won the die roll 3 fucking rounds in a row. And this is a good keep. Winning that die roll. So we want to play Basic Mountain here. We want to play Goblin Guide. Hopefully it doesn't get Force of Will. We want to move to combat. Lotus Petal. Just gonna play against unfair magic all day today. No blue decks. There's a Scalding Tarn. So maybe we're playing against Ant. I'm fine with playing against Ant. It's not fine. Gary Oak. Hello, Gary Oak. Triple Goblin Guide on turn 1. Is this a dream, you guys? Am I dreaming? Did I fall asleep? Is Kruger gonna show up in a minute? They were the 3 best friends that anyone could have. The 3 best friends that anyone could have. Ponder, Ponder, Ponder. Is it Fish Titties Ponder? It is! Yeah! Alright, so let's see if we die here. Gary Oak, that is very rude of you. Choose an artifact, creature, enchantment, or land. Okay, let's take a second to look at our hand. Instant sorcery. Yeah, I'm gonna choose no on that. Grizzlebrand. That's fucking weird. 2. So 3/6. Wow. Land Searing Blaze would have been okay there. So we can do... Holy shit, we have to attack into this thing? And then fucking kill it? Ew, you guys? Ew! We have to attack into this thing. Gross. So I fetch there because I don't want to have to have them activate this. If something weird happens, if I misplay or something like that, I want to have access to all my mana first, so that I can then be the aggressor and maybe fire off the price or whatever the fuck. So, but if we had different cards in hand, like if we had double bolt, that kind of matters. So we got to do math here and see what the best line is. I mean, the line is awful right now. So 3, 6. What do we do here? God damn. All right, so I haven't had this scenario in a while now. Force of Will just takes all the math out of this. I wish they could just show us Force of Will and we could scoop. But they can't do that. So we got some time here to think. So let's think. All right, so combat, they're gonna gain 7. God, I wish we had 3 kill spells. We could just blast that fucking thing. So it goes. So we could do 2. We could do 5. And then they can't activate Grizzlebrand. So 11, 10, 9, 6. They go to 6. So maybe we just don't attack. Maybe we just double bolt them? No, but then they fucking attack. And they go to 5. Then they can activate Grizzlebrand. So we have to attack. So they block 1. So maybe we need to Chain Lightning this thing first, and then before damage we Lightning Bolt it, and then damage goes on the stack. I wonder how that works in response to damage. I don't know. So I think we're going to have to Chain Lightning Grizzlebrand. And then we attack for 6. Let's see how this works. I think this is not gonna work. But I think this is our... I think this is a plan here? Combat. Yeah, I don't know how this all works. So we reveal show and tell. You got it. 3 times. We know they got ponder. Lotus petal's gone. Declare blocker's step. Block. Block. So draw cards in response. Okay, yeah, so Force of Will takes all the math out. Okay. Yeah, he just doesn't even have to think about it at that point. Goonies never say die? Alright, we're super fucking dead, y'all. We're super dead, but we're gonna see how this plays out. Yeah, you got it. Draw all the fucking cards. Play an Emrakul. Murder our faces off. Oh, okay, so you're like, I don't need to do anything. I'm back at 20. I don't even need to play land. I just murder you. This is true. So yeah, I don't know how you get a faster hand against this. Like, we just have to go to board. Like, there's nothing we can do. All right, so we're going to want to bring our pillars in. We're going to want to bring our... also bring in... our ensnaring bridges, go figure. Tormods aren't going to do anything here. Smash to Smithereens are not going to do anything here. And this Lavamancer... he ain't doing a whole lot. Now, we could go double bolt activate Lavamancer. I guess that's a thing we need to think about. Risk factor here is real bad against combo. Finale of Promise, you're slow against combo. We want all of our Eidolon effects in because they need to cantrip. They need to play Brainstorm. They need to play Lotus Petals. They need to play Ponders. So they need to do things that will get them to, eventually kill themselves. Now, they are going to play around Price of Progress. So Price of Progress is less good. But a lot of times they don't have a choice depending on what's in their hand. So we got to take 4 cards out. I think Price is fairly bad in this matchup because they don't really want to. Now it is going to do more damage sometimes than just a Lava Spike. It's going to hit for 4, so we got to think about that. We got to think about some of that later on incremental damage. So we do want to maybe do a little bit of a split. We don't want to have all of them in at the same time. So everything else is looking pretty solid. I'm happy with this 60. So let's go in. Let's go get him. Get him. Guinness is good today. It's a good choice. Eidolon, double Searing Blaze, Fire Blast? The fuck is this? Nope. We can kill a... We're not going to have a land. We have to draw land. We want to kill a Grizzlebrand with the Searing Blaze and the Fire Blast. I've had to do that before. That's fun. We gotta have some early repeatable damage. So, plus we want to see a fucking Ensnaring Bridge. We don't have to mulligan until we get to it because they got Force of Will and shit. So this hand's bad. We got no lands. We mulligan. This hand's good. We keep. Now the other thing too is sneak attack is you know, if they're playing the sneak package, it's a longer, grindier road. So I don't think we want to see this right now. I think we want to see something like this later. So I would tuck this, even though it doesn't matter because we're on the play and we're fetching, but just for practicality's sake and for letting you guys know what my thought process is, I would bottom this if we just had Mountain Goblin Guide. Because I want to draw a pillar effect. I want to draw like an Eidolon or a Pyrostatic Pillar there on turn 2 because, again, more repeatable damage is where we have to be, not just where we need to be, where we have to be. Hey, you attack with that Goblin Guide. Polluted Delta. That's not fair. Alright, well, this show and tell match brought to you by Guinness, the darkest of all beers. There's that Fire Blast again, y'all. Come on, Mr. Guide. Spell Pierce? Oh, okay. Double Flusterstorm. I got you. Good old fish titties. Ancient Tomb, that's what we like to see. Crack that. Show and tell. Ow. I will accept. I will choose an artifact in my hand. Sadness enters the stack on his side. Cool, so we don't want to fetch now. We want to just start drawing lands because we want to be able to fire off both of these. We definitely don't want to attack. So, we're going to 6 it. We're going to have a staring contest. They have Flusterstorm, so we already know that. So we're going to 6 it. We just sit here. We can be patient. We don't have to worry about rushing and running anything out. Cunning Wish. That's not good. That's not good. They had the Cunning Wish. Gross. We will respond. We will then bolt your motherfucking Grizzlebrand. Yeah, activate. Draw 7 cards. It's a tough one, man. This is a tough one. Like, we had it, then they drew it, then we had the ability to then kill the Grizzlebrand in response to them playing something. They drew 7 cards. Let's see if they hit that Force of Will, because they don't have any blue mana up. Hey, pizza request. Yeah, man, pepperoni pizza. That's how I live my life. One slice of pepperoni at a time. You got a lot of different ones last time. It was pretty solid. I hit up a bunch. You know, so you do you. Man. But yeah, I'll see you tonight, Bob. I'll let you know when I'm heading out that way. Got some work to do, but I'll get out there ASAP. Well, this is a thinker, I guess. I don't know what they're thinking about. Maybe they're sad? What are you doing? What took you 12 minutes to fucking Force of Will that? Slow rolling me, Gary. Gary, stop slow rolling me. That was rude. Yeah, we did. Look at all these permanents I have on the field versus Grizzlebrand. Why do I care about my manas? I don't. God damn. God damn, y'all. That's how you lose against Reanimator. You have the answer, and then they have the answer. Tough stuff. Go back to 10. Yikes. 2, 4. Land 8. Alright, you guys, we can concede this one too. This is a rough 0-3 start, y'all. We were smashing it last week. Let's draw a card. Get some 12 posts, get a bad Reanimator start. I've had some really solid Reanimator action lately, so I guess I needed to lose one. But lately I've been beating Reanimator every single time I play it. Or not Reanimator, excuse me. I don't know why I was saying that, but Show and Tell. Reanimator too. I've been having really good matchups against that. What's our record? Our record? Here it is. Here it is highlighted. 0-3, baby. Yeah, I know. It's a tough one, man. That 12 post action, Aaron, is something else. We got We should have won round 1, so we should be 1-2 right now. That was my fault. I don't know if you were able to see that, but we did punt in game 3 by not firing off a price of progress at the right time. So, and then the next round, Moto was upset with us. I know you know how that goes. Moto was very upset. Techno, what did you just tune into? This looks like a bloodbath. Fuck you, Terrence. And the goddamn horse that you rode in on. The internet horse. But yeah, we should be 1-2 right now. We drew pretty poorly against our second round. And we just played the Ensnaring Bridge. I don't know if you saw that, Terrence, but we just played the Ensnaring Bridge into a Show and Tell Grizzlebrand. And we did not have it stick on the board because they Cunning Wished. And they bounced it. And then we went to Fire Blast Lightning Bolt their Grizzlebrand like a fucking boss. And they drew 7 and Force of Willed it. It took them about 3 minutes to Force of Will it, so we got slow rolled. But that's okay. Wrestling 3, they're wrestling. Alright, so we did lose the die roll for the first time. We rolled a 2, they rolled a 3. We are on the draw. We've got double Fire Blast, so we basically have a 6-card hand here. Now, do I like this 6 cards enough to keep it? Along with the extra Fire Blast? Are we going to draw more lands? Now, we have 18 lands in here. We got double fetch, so it's not likely that we are going to draw. So this last Fire Blast may be a dead card. So now if we get rid of it, we're going down to 6 cards. So are these 6 cards a good enough start? That's what we have to think about, what we have to evaluate. I think this is fine. I think we can keep this. It's not amazing, but, you know, cross format, I'm okay with this start. Oh, did you see that? Yeah. Maybe you should put on training wheels and play Arena. Holy God, you don't want to see an old man like me play Arena. Turn 1, unmask. Targeting yourself. Dumping Grizzlebrand. Thoughtseize, Reanimate, Lotus Petal, Animate Dead. You got it. Lotus Petal into Reanimate. Hey, Terrence, don't go away. You can watch this train wreck happen live. You don't have to go back and rewatch this on Mom's Basement Games YouTube. Don't bother. You can just see this. You just see this fire, this crash. You got it. Draw those 7. Go to 5. Play the Bayou. What? Woo! Some balls on this one right here. Thoughtseize. Look at that. So we need to top deck a... Oh, what are they? They're Thoughtseizing themselves? No, they're Thoughtseizing my Chain Lightning. Okay. So what do we need to draw here? Just a Lightning Bolt or a Chain Lightning? They have to be doing something else. Yeah, okay. So they know what my hand is. Really? They're going to sacrifice him and then, oh, Animate Dead him next turn? So they already got rid of the Lotus. Oh, they can do that this turn, I believe. No, they only have 1 floating. But they drew 7 cards, so I don't know exactly what's in their hand. A Bolt and GG. I don't know if it's going to be that easy. I don't, honestly, Aaron, I'm not sure if it's going to be that easy, but we'll see. Terrence, what you doing, man, on the internet right now? I know, I think I can get this. Aren't you supposed to be working? Man, I'm going to call your boss. You should be working right now. Terrence, or excuse me, Aaron. I know you ain't working right now. You working on that degree. Begin combat. Terrence, see, I told you, man. I knew we were going to win that one. This guy doesn't even know what he's doing. We're so good. Alright, let's go ahead and go to sideboard. That was too easy. All I had to do was cast one card. So good at this game. Man, all they needed is a main board duress there. And they had the Thought Sneeze. Or even Inquisition. Inquisition is also great in this format. Except for against the 12-post decks right now. But, I mean, you can't see... I don't know, you can't see all those, right? Alright, so let's take out everything that's slow. The old slow finale promise, the one of that we're trying to use today to test out. We are going to take out the risk factors. That is also slow. I think Tormod's Crypts are okay here. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but I don't really think I have to talk through that. They're going to be on the play, so Eidolon, you real bad, doggy. Just want to keep in our damage spells. They're going to be trying to go off on turn 1. Like, this is a turn 1 deck, basically. Turn 1 or bust. Turn 2, bust. So I don't see Ensnaring Bridge helping us. I mean, they'd have to have an absolute slow start. I think, to be honest, I think Grim Lavamancer is a little bit better. You think Bridge is fine? Really? I mean, they have all the discard in the world. Like, it's literally I think it's useless. I'm going to bring it in for you guys, though. But it is super fucking useless. Yeah, so we got 60 here. So we took out the risk factors, the finale, and Eidolon. So let's go ahead and get after it. The old 5-lander Bolt Fire Blast. We only needed one spell last turn to get him. What do you guys think? You think we keep this? I don't think so. We do indeed have to play Magic. We do indeed have to think about what we're doing. We can't expect them just to turn 1 us. So, we can do better than this. Alright. Chain Lightning, Price of Progress, Fire Blast. It's not a Lightning Bolt effect. But we do have a Fire Blast, so that kind of helps. So I think we're going to keep this. Because we want to do 7 damage, you know? Because 7 damage is really going to help in this matchup. Being able to kill a Grizzlebrand. We're going to bottom that land. Hard Maul. They can't kill you on 1 or 2. Yeah, I know that, but... I mean, even though they can't kill me on 1 or 2, but they're still... You know, they're going to still play Grizz Daddy, and it's turn 3 I'm casting that shit. Get that Chain Lightning out of here. Bye, Chain Lightning. You were good. Hey, Mr. Gabo. How are you, bud? This Goblin Guide art is literally the worst art ever. It makes me sad. Look how bad this art is. So bad. Who is this? Steve Prescott? Steve Prescott, you should be ashamed of yourself for drawing that. This is bad art. This Lotus Petal art, though. Oof. Gorgeous. Super gorge. Oh, Fire Blast. You. Oh, thought seize target yourself. Oh, no, don't exhume, Iona. Okay, so if they're on the Iona plan, sure, I guess Ensnaring Bridge is good. You guys are right. Yes, of course, going first. Yeah, we're gonna bring in the we're definitely gonna get rid of Price because they're just gonna fetch through it. Iona naming purple. You got it. Yeah, so they're on that Iona plan. I didn't even think about that plan. So basically, this is like playing like against a Chancellor of the Annex. It buys us time. We still have time. We cannot get there, but we can at least... we don't have any way to beat Iona, but we could see if we draw a bridge just for fun, you know? Why not? Let's see if we draw the bridge. We don't actually probably want to show the bridge to them, to be honest. Yeah, because we can't... Well, yeah, because we can't cast anything. So we do hit the bridge there. But it doesn't matter. Like, we can't cast anything. So at this point, we just have to keep drawing lands, and then what? Run the clock down. So yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. But yeah, even the bridge against this, it doesn't matter. I mean, we could get the two damage in here. What does that do? It does nothing. So yeah, we scoop. Game 3, baby. You right. Alright, so we're going first. We are going to want to bring our pillar effects back in. Correct. We will be pulling out the Price of Progresses because they rely on not playing lands. They just rely on playing one land, and they want a Dark Ritual and play Lotus Petal. So we do not want those Price of Progresses in. So we got 63 cards in. So I still think Ensnaring Bridge is bad here. Because, I mean, I guess if they reanimate a Grizzlebrand on 2, I guess it's not the worst play, to be honest. And then what are we taking out, though? Just taking out a playset of Lava Spikes at that point? I guess so. Alright, I'll agree with Bridge here. I guess it's semi-okay if they just reanimate a Grizzlebrand, get one hit in. But then, you know, we just got to worry about that Iona. So things have to go right for us. Cut the Blazes? No, I don't want to cut the Blazes. I'm blazing Grizzlebrand. I don't know how to play Burn. Oh, shit. Yeah, so, I don't know if you've ever, you know, Searing Blaze a Grizzlebrand or not, and then had to Fire Blast him, but it's not bad. It's not bad, bub. We want more targeted burn. That's why it's in there, so... We'll get you there, Aaron. I promise. We'll get you there one day. We'll teach you how to play Burn. Maul for Tormod's Crypts. Yeah, you're not wrong. But we'll just draw one in the opener. We're going to mulligan that one anyways. We don't want 4 lands. Come on, Tormod's Crypt. That is bad also. This hand's okay. We're going to keep this hand. If I lose, you're the new Burn player? Oh, shit, man. Too fucking funny, Aaron. I love you, man. You can't be the new Burn player. All you know how to do is play grindy slow decks, man. Mid-rangey shit. Don't you tap that swamp. Don't you even tap it. Rassle. You little razzlin'. They don't have haste. What are you talking about? Terrence, what are you talking about? What doesn't have haste? All their creatures? Yeah. So you're just responding to the Ensnaring Bridge, correct? I can't play the fast Delver decks. Oh, you can? Yeah, you can. Turn 1 Delver, turn 2 Delver. Yeah, I've lost to you when that happened. What are we doing here, Razzlin? This is an easy matchup, bub. Just go ahead and unmask yourself. And then turn 1, reanimate a Grizzledad. Alright, so no Pyrostatic Pillar for us. They said, fuck your Pyrostatic Pillar. And the goddamn horse it rode in on. Guys, I don't know about all this madness. Ensnaring Bridge against Reanimator. It's a weird one. It's a weirdin'. Alright, they're getting rid of that old Grizdad. Big zoom. Each player puts a creature from the graveyard. Aw, dang it. Gonna lose some life and try to find an answer to that bridge? I think you might. Or you already have it? You don't already have it, do you? Bye, other Ensnaring Bridge. We'll see you later. You got unmasked. What cards have they been pitching? Thoughtseize, Reanimate. So they pitched those, so they're both unmasked. So Cabal Therapy. Yeah, get rid of the Searing Blaze. Oh, hey, look, Aaron, Searing Blaze mattered here. No way. That's crazy. Land? Yeah, we'll keep you in hand. 6 it. Get through that turn. Hopefully this is a staring contest like it was supposed to be last time. Oh no. No. What are you going to blow up my Ensnaring Bridge with? Why? Why is everybody so good at Magic today? You guys. You guys. Why? Oh, Was it better than Spike? Yes, it is better than Spike. 100%. Why are you drawing cards? Abrupt Decay. Chancellor. You got it. Get rid of Searing Blaze. Why? You want me to have cards in my hand, man. You're silly. Because you want to be able to attack. Don't get rid of cards in my hand. I cannot cast them. See that? Iona says I cannot cast them. Don't get rid of cards. You silly, silly. Hey, Fire Blast, welcome to the party. You're just a tad too late. So let's make them kill us. Why not? This will be fun. Will this be fun? Or should we just scoop? Because we can't cast red spells anymore. So, how fun is this? Just to sit here and mess with our opponent. It's not that fun, because we can get into another league match. So, I guess we could just... I guess we can scoop. Let's try to cast this. Cast it! Cast it! It won't even allow us. Alright, let's scoop this game up. We won't waste your guys' time either, for those of you that are watching. They want to see me win some games. That's a tough one. You know, they hit the Iona. Iona will get you. It will get you. It's a tough one. If those blazes had been spikes, he'd have taken an extra 6. Sure. Sure. But we can't rely on drawing Ensnaring Bridge, Aaron. You know, like we don't know that we're going to be able to draw Ensnaring Bridge and just be able to rifle those. Because, like, yeah, we could have rifled those off, but at that point we die to Grizzlebrand because he attacks. So, you see what I'm saying? So what are you guys going to do tonight? You guys going to go play Magic? I know I am. I'm heading out to play some Commander tonight. Run out some dinosaurs. Alright, we got an opponent. We did it, y'all. Okay, so no, turn 2 you would have cast a spike. Okay. The turn you had the blaze and bridge, you would have another to cast. Okay. Okay, so then... No, I'm not going to play Commander at Pandy tonight. I'm gonna go to Monroe, actually, and hang out with my homies out there. I've had that planned for about a month now. Double Fire Blast, 3-land Lightning Bolt, Searing Blaze. This hand sucks dick. Fuck this hand. Mulligan this hand. This is shit. Yeah, so I'm gonna go play some Commander tonight. It's pretty cool. This hand's much better. Let's keep this. Got lands, repeatable damage, price of progress. We don't know how good this card's going to be. So this is one of those ones where we can be like, oh shit, we should have kept that. Looking back, we should have kept that on top. But hindsight's 2020. So I don't think double price is necessarily where we want to be. So let's put this on the bottom. Today, though, it's been pretty good in most of our matchups. So we would be gambling. Oh, man. Yeah, so Friday Night Magic War of the Spark. Ooh, Caracas into Aethervial. I don't know if I'm gonna... There's just not any new War of the Spark cards for Modern that I can put into Burn. Kind of bummed out about that. I wish there was. Like, the new Tibble kind of sucks. Let's keep this Chain Lightning. We're going to need that Chain Lightning. Let's suspend Rift Bolt. And let's get it in there with Grim Lavamancer. Let's play smart. We know what they're playing. We know we need to hit a Mom. We know we need to hit a Thalia turn 2. We know what we're doing. We don't need to rush nothing, guys. Definitely don't. Trigger! I'm almost 6 it. Play a Cavern. Give us a payoff card for that price of progress. Hello, mama. Ooh, it's Walking Ballista. It's no bueno. It's no bueno. I don't want to cast any spells in response to that. They do want to kill that Grim Lavamancer, though, before I shoot them. So, they should have done that. So, the idea here is, do we play the Eidolon with this being out and put ourselves at a disadvantage? Or do we activate this and then Chain Lightning? I think we do. I think that's our play because we can get in more damage that way. Maybe they just don't care about the Lavamancer. So we have 3 lands, so we can cast other things. I just guess we don't need to run this Chain Lightning out. And I think we can keep it. No pressure here. This Chain Lightning could come in handy here, so gotta keep this bad boy. Well, well, well. My sweet lady. A sweet, sweet girl. Hola, Wasteland. You got it. You did it right this time. You should have done it with the Rift Bolt on the stack, but hey, we all can't be amazing. Hello, little Bomat Courier. You sexy beast, you. We are going to move through combat. We are not going to attack. We want to save him for later when we need to draw a card. Does activate Vial into Stoneforge Mystic. It's not where we want to be. Batterskull. That's not very nice. We can't beat a Batterskull. Not with this hand. Oof. Double Wasteland. Ugh. Oh. Jesus. So let's see. We don't need the Eidolon. We can. So we want them to activate Stoneforge Mystic. We then want to Price of Progress before damage, activate Bomat Courier, hopefully draw a Fire Blast, and then they're going to equip the Batterskull next turn to the Stoneforge Mystic. So we're so fucking dead anyway, so what does it matter? But we have to play correctly, so we're going to do that. We're going to play to our outs. We're going to play our lines. So let's move to combat. Trigger. Now it should just block with the Stoneforge Mystic and then activate. But they may activate activate first. Okay, so they don't. So that's good. So now we have to then now fire this off in response. Technical magic here, you guys. Technical magic. Okay, so I don't want to respond to the Living Weapon trigger. I'm okay with that. Declare blocker step, activate abilities. So we do want to now activate this in response. So Beaumont not getting down on turn one, it was a huge disadvantage to us, because if we could have went turn one Beaumont, we'd be looking really solid for a full hand here. So this guy's he's pretty powerful. Even in this matchup, he's pretty powerful. So Price is going to resolve, and then we are going to see that we drew a Wooded Foothills, and that is absolute dog shit. And so we're going to... We're not going to give up. We are going to do a little bit of math here and figure out, can we beat this? Can we beat this Germ Token? Don't believe we can. We don't play Skull Cracks in the main board. Flicker Wisp. Stoneforge Mystic, that's cute. Yeah, we had really, really good matchups against D&T. I think we beat them in 2 out of the 3 games last week. 2 out of 3 rounds last week. So this one, you know, it's not going well. But Mama. Hello, Mama. Take that up to 4. Really, a palace jailer? You got, like, literal everything? Everything? You do. You have literal everything. Wow. I'll be damned. I'll be hot damn. They got everything, y'all. They got a mama. They got a palace jailer. They got a batter skull. Woo. Flicker Whisk trigger. Entering Stoneforge Mystic. Drawing cards. This is textbook beautiful D&T action here. At least you get to see it. Right? You get to see the beauty of this deck. On curve. They went and got a Jitty Titty. We got a lightning bolt. We did it, you guys. Alright, let's go to that next game. Let me put this in here just so you guys can keep up. Josiah! Hey, buddy. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate you stopping by and saying hey. Let's see. So Risco Factor. This card lackluster in this matchup. Finale is not going to be lackluster in this matchup. It's going to give us extra sources of spot removal, and or it's going to do. Hopefully, it's going to do 6. So these are the types of matchups where I think the Finale of Promise it will shine. So, you know, this could even maybe be a sideboard card. You know. I don't know. It is going to do 6 damage in most cases. So yeah, so we bring out the Risk Factor. We bring in the Smash to Smithereens, of course. And we're going to bring an old Grim Lavamancer. And I think that we want to have extra pillar effects on the play. That cannot be Swords to Plowshared. So Eidolon, though you are a beautiful man, you are not good as Pyrostatic Pillar in this instance. So I like what we're working with here. That's what she said. We will take out a couple of El Lavo Spikos per usual. And we'll get after it. Hi, Josiah. So a second league? Yeah, I don't know. You should open a vacuum cleaner business. You suck so bad. Oh, nice. That was like years ago. That was years ago. I like that. I like that one. That's good. All right, let's play first. 3, 6, 9. We got some spot removal. We got some repeatable damage. We're going to play burn control here. Let's keep it. Let's see if we can play some burn control, y'all. Switch gears here. Somebody get this man an arena account. Terrence, you got jokes, man. I like it. I do need an arena account, man. I could probably cast I could play green-red monsters, and then I might not be 0-4 right now. with one game in with an L. Tough day today. Tough day in the streets. Alright, if we can't do anything with a Lava Mancer, I don't know what we're doing here. Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue what we're doing here. Attack with the Lava Mancer! Woo, baby! Mama! Fuck me, man. Shit. Where's our goblin guide, you guys? Where's our Eidolon? Where's our pyrostatic pillar? Yeah, loan me a deck with spreading seas, Terrence. I need it. I definitely fucking need it. That's an active mama right there. Equipping is 2. Can I draw a spell? It's not really what I want to see. Three, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can do 12 damage here. Worry about this jet too. Alright, so let me go piss real quick before I make any decisions here. We got plenty of time. Beer and magic. Alright, I didn't even have to call a judge. I can just go in, use the bathroom without having to call anybody. But thanks for watching my cards, you guys. I appreciate it. Didn't want my deck to get stolen. Alright, so we need to do some math here. They're at 13. We need to block with this Lavamancer. We need to cast Chain Lightning first, because we're going to be on the play here to where we want to top deck through this. Now, if the only bad thing is if they plow our dude. Plow your mom. Yeah, you can't plow your mom right now. So do we need to worry about this Jit? I feel like we have to try to win through this. I really do. I know Jit gains 4 for them for sure, but they're not going to be able to do combat damage with it, correct? Because I have Lavamancer to block. So my only line here is to try to kill them. God, they could fucking tick their vial up to 3. There's just so many ways for this to go wrong. And then they can activate it, flicker wisping my dude. Oh, no. Is this going to do first strike damage and then fucking combat damage? Choose any target. That's not about to happen, is it? Am I just this bad at math and combat? It does. It's going to do first strike damage, and then it's going to fucking do combat damage. So I would have had to use 2 spells to kill it. Or, well, I would have had to use that, and then in response, I would have had to Fire Blast it. I'm bad, you guys. First strike is combat damage. Only out is hitting own Lava Man with its own ability. Welcome out, Mom. So 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They go to 1. And then they use this again. Yeah. Fuck! Man, the punts today are unfucking real because of the combat damage in the first strike. Not thinking about that. Fuck me, so bad. So even if I were to Rift Bolt their face here, and then I were to... So Rift Bolt their face, Fire Blast them, draw another Fire Blast. That's going to do 4, 8, 10, 11. And then, but they can gain... They gain 2 life for each counter they remove, so they're going to gain 4. So they're going to go 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they're going to go to... I can do 11 if I top deck a Fire Blast. And they're going to go to 12. But I can do it in response to them gaining life. So is that my only out? So we draw land here. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, so they're gonna gain the 2 life. Yeah, so at least they should have did that in my upkeep. But yeah, I'm playing bad. They're not playing bad. They're just, it's an incremental thing. Because then I could Fire Blast and then re-Fire Blast, but they still go to 1, so it doesn't even fucking matter. Yep. All right, we lost this game. Because they're going to gain... Yeah, they're going to gain too much life. Huh. Wow. That's a weird one. There's another Fire Blast. Don't pause. Press play. Yeah. Even if we have double Fire Blast there and we try to double Fire Blast it, they're still just going to move the Jit over to the Mom and start gaining life that way. So it doesn't matter. Woo! Baby! Oh, we went from an almost 4-1 last week to fucking 0-5 this week. Oh, shit. 0-5 in it. That feels bad. Alright, so I'll show you guys the list that we ran. It is... Yeah, fucking get dunked on. So I'll show you the list that we ran. This was the list. I wanted to try out Finale of Promise, and I was excited to play this. I did draw it in one of the matchups, but we played against 12 Post when we drew this card, and it had no bearing because we were playing against Chalice. So this card really shines, I believe, in matchups like the Death and Taxes matchup. I don't know how much it shines really in Delver because, you know, you're paying 3 mana and it's a fucking sorcery speed. It's getting dazed. You know, for the upside of it to do 6 versus just playing a 3 mana spell, which would be Exquisite Firecraft, to do 4 damage that's uncounterable. I think that's where you'd rather be in Legacy. So taking that into account, or even if you're on the attrition plan with the main board. Where are they? Risco factors. Here they are, right here. So if you're on the risk factor plan and you want to play more of a tempo-y type of strategy instead of the Exquisite Firecraft, again, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I believe right now that Exquisite Firecraft is better than Risk Factor. But I like to party, I like to have a good time, I like to make my opponents think, and this card is a lot of fun. So, now, the Finale of Promise, I don't particularly like it. You could play it in the sideboard, but again, I think it's more of that sprinkles-esque type of card. Like, do you want sprinkles on your ice cream? Everybody wants sprinkles on their ice cream, but this is, I'd rather just Exquisite Firecraft somebody for 3 mana at sorcery speed, it then making it uncounterable, you know, because you have spell mastery. So I would say 2 thumbs down to this card. I didn't like it. I wanted to play it. We're going to do a Legacy week here in a couple weeks, so stay tuned for that. If you guys are not following us, please follow us. We're on 7 days a week. We're all going to be playing Legacy, so if you guys enjoy Legacy content, we'll all be playing. It's going to be War of the Spark, so we're going to be adding new cards into old decks, or maybe even making new decks. I don't know. I mean, the 12 Post is a deck that's revitalized right now. We played against it twice today, and we lost a close one. But yeah, give us a follow. We are doing a giveaway this month. We're giving away a box of War of the Spark. So if you follow us, you got a chance to win. If you're subscribed to us, which you can do through Amazon Prime for free-ish, you know, go ahead and follow us that way. We'd appreciate that. And then check out our Patreon out. And by doing all 3 of those things, you get 3 entries in to win to the box of War of the Spark this month. So yeah, I guess the changes I would make, I would not play this. I think I want to try the Exquisite Firecraft. The Exquisite Firecraft version. There's a version that 5-0, let's see, 5-0 burn list. I had it pulled up last week. Oof. I guess I should put Legacy in there. Decks, metagame. Let's see, formats. God, I never use this fucking site. Let's go Legacy. Let's go Burn. Where are you at, Burn decks? Grixis Delver. Here we go. Legacy Burn. Okay, so there is... This is Saffron. Let's do this. 5-0 Legacy Burn MTG. I don't remember where I found this list last time. Deck stats. Exquisite Firecraft. Okay, so this isn't the exact list that I pulled up last week, but so what people are doing is, yeah, so they cut a one of Firecraft for a Flame Rift, and what the shit is this? Whenever Chasm Guide or another ally enters the battlefield under your control, creatures you control gain haste until end of turn. A 3/2 for 4. Playing Swift Spears. So this person likes to party even more than I do. Holy shit. Yeah, so their sideboard's looking pretty standard. They're just playing more spot removal. They're playing the Pillars, a couple Lavamancers. They're not playing any in the main. The one of Sulfuric Vortex, and the Firecrafts in the main. So if you guys are enjoying Burn, if you like Legacy Burn, or if you've ever wanted to try it out, I actually would recommend, I think that's what I'm going to do for the Legacy week. I think I'm going to run the Firecraft list in the main instead of doing a little too much partying, because as you saw today, had a rough league, and I think we just want to smooth things out and be more consistent than having a little more fun. So, yeah, I think we'll try that out. I would definitely highly recommend it. I'm not sure how this person beats Reanimator or Show and Tell, but maybe they went 5-0 so in a competitive Legacy League, so maybe they didn't play against it. I don't know. Don't ask me. Very weird stuff. That's the Chasm Guide. These are 4/2s, 5-0. One Firecraft, Eidolons, Goblin Guides, Mainboard, Sulfuric Vortex, and Pyrostatic Pillar. Hey, if you like to play 5 Eidolons, then, be my guest. It sounds fun. You got an extra copy. They're playing the old Ashen Rider. Holy shit. Fairy Macabres, which are fine. You don't have to play the Tormod's Crypts, but yeah, it was, at least it was a fun league today, even though we got wrecked, but, Beaumont Courier, he got to shine a little bit, earlier in the first round. So if you guys aren't watching this or you missed, maybe you're watching now, you guys can always go back to our Mom's Basement Game YouTube and, check that out anytime. Subscribe to that. But yeah, today was bad for Magic, but we were gonna play some more, like a you choose league, but I don't actually have time for that. I gotta go pick a collection up, and I wish I could, but I got to do some work today. It's a Friday, people are doing stuff, and so I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. But again, don't forget about our War of the Spark box giveaway. Make sure that you guys know about that, and to check out momsbasementgames.mtg or tcgplayerpro.com and find some singles there. So I will be back on at 1:30 next week. We're on 7 days a week, and please do yourself a favor, follow us. We have these gentlemen on. We've got Russ on Sundays. Aaron, he plays Modern. Aaron plays Legacy. And then we got Donovan on Tuesdays. He's playing Legacy and Standard. We got Standard on Wednesdays, Modern on Thursday, and we have our Commander slash Pauper right now, which I don't know how long that's gonna last. We haven't got a whole lot of views, but I don't know if you guys like Commander or Pauper, but it's very weird that people we don't have a whole lot of views on YouTube for Commander or Pauper. So we're gonna see how it goes. Maybe we're gonna do some 1v1 Commander. If you guys are into that stuff, let us know, and just keep following us on Twitter, Instagram, wherever you're at. But I will I'm actually going to get out of here. So you guys enjoy the rest of your Friday. Happy Friday, and go play some Magic tonight. All right, guys. Have a good one.